Well, it's a good Friday afternoon at 4:30. Well, yeah. I need to set my directions first and turn down the volume so, stalkers can't stalk me. Oh, it's gonna take 52 minutes. Oy vey, this is gonna be a while. But you know what? It'll be okay. I'm considering just taking a long route just so I don't have to think while I drive. But, nah. I'm trying to find a good place to put it, but I don't know a good place to put it. Right, well, right there, I guess. Right on my lip. So, yeah. It was a little bit of a downer week for me. For some reason, did bad on a couple tests. I mean, like, really bad. Not just, like, bad. Just, like, really bad. Lost the baseball game. And, didn't get a lot of sleep. Have a lot of homework due Sunday and Monday. A lot of homework to do this weekend. And it's the Super Bowl this weekend. So, it's a little bit troublesome. But I'm also feeling a little better than I did, because yesterday, for this past, Monday through Thursday, I really took an L. All 4 days, I took an L. But like Big Sean, I'm gonna bounce back. And I've already started the process of bouncing back. Though there's a couple things in the way. I'm gonna bounce back because, the most recent AP Physics homework, I have to make a resolution to really, study AP Physics. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm opening the windows so I can see out my side windows because they're covered in raindrops. That's better. So, I gotta study AP Physics. But like the homework that we just had, I really understood it. And although I got part of it wrong, and I think there's two questions, and I turned one in partly wrong, I realized what the mistake was. I mean, maybe a little bit late, and because I had to turn it in within the next 5 minutes. And I was actually like with 10 minutes, but I could only fix one of the problems because they're like each of them were 7-part problems. And Tommy knows what I'm talking about. Sorry. But you know what? I understood it. I comprehended it. I got every part of it, and I feel good. I also had a Spanish test today, and I felt I did pretty amazeballs on it because I studied this morning, but I also studied partly last night. I fell asleep while studying because I was really tired because I was solving one of the AP Physics problems, making sure I understood every aspect of it. That was one of them. But Spanish, Spanish, I've been having not too much trouble, but just a little bit. And so, just making sure I did solid on this test really, 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 just helps me. So, I'm coming back. It wasn't the greatest weeks, but I'm planning to bounce back. I plan to usually I do my AP Physics homework kind of late because procrastination. But like if I do it over this weekend and I get everything I need to get done on Saturday, yeah, you know what? I think I can do it. I proved to myself that I did well in Spanish and stuff. Now, AP Statistics is the other test I did poorly on. You know what? That class is just is kind of strange because it's really easy, but you need to get everything else you do poorly. And I mixed up two theorems. I mixed them up. but I know that makes no, that I mean it was there's 4 free response questions, and there were just I understand now. I understand. It's not like I completely don't understand it. So I'm gonna get better. I have to just make sure I do things when I take the tests. Holy crap, it's green. Like the area around my school, it hasn't been this green ever since I started going in the 4 years. It's never been this green. It's always been brown and dirty, but now it's luscious, like my hair. My hair isn't that luscious, or maybe it is. I don't know. Comment on the video if you think comment on the video or on SoundCloud if you think it's luscious or not. I think it's luscious. Just a side note, SoundCloud's really SoundCloud's really hurting themselves, because you can only or actually I don't think it's their fault, but you can only upload so much media onto SoundCloud for free. Before, I mean, like I'm guessing it's because else they. Oh, I feel bad for that. Oh, I just cut someone off. Because else, they don't have enough storage space to store, all the audio. But like compared to YouTube, they are not nearly as good. Although the good thing about SoundCloud is you can listen. You can listen while not in the app, which is something you can't do on YouTube, which kind of sucks. I think there's a music app for YouTube. I'm not sure. I don't know. So that was my school week, at least, and just it's a marathon. Also in AP Gov, the market game, lost a couple $1,000, but in virtual currency in the game. But it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Some parts are sprints, but it's a marathon. The school year is a marathon. All right, you can't just do good for one thing. Just doing amazing for 1 week will help, but it's not going to win you the race. And doing bad, it hurts, but it's not going to sink you. So, it's going to be okay. I'm mostly telling myself that because I am. Anyways. So I want to give a shout out to all my friends in Academic Decathlon. I know at least 2 of them listen. I know at least 2 people from Academic Decathlon. You know what? Good luck. Good luck tomorrow. I think it's on Saturday. I hope the competition's on Saturday. I think it is. I should know. I was in this last year. Shout out to them. You got the y'all can do good. I maybe hope you go to state, although I know some of you don't really want to go to state because it's a bit cumbersome. But good luck, Good luck. I believe in you. I really don't know how you guys have been doing, so I believe in Alok. I believe in Alole. Oh, excuse me. I believe in Olole, so yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I don't think I've said this already yet, but the reason why this will probably get posted a lot earlier than usual is because I started this at 4:30 at 4:41. It's because baseball got canceled. A baseball practice. We didn't have baseball practice today because, holy moly, the road in front of me is like completely empty. This is unusual. It's because it's raining, so just got game canceled tomorrow. So what I have to do for this weekend, it gives me a bit more time. It really is empty. This is insane. I just know we're gonna hit traffic soon, but this is really empty. Maybe no one is driving today. I'm on a freeway, by the way, and it's like not like completely empty. There's cars, but like very few compared to what it usually is. Holy, I am like stunned. Something's not right. Something doesn't feel right about this. Maybe I really don't know. Something is just like strange. I bet over that hill is just completely. It's a little bit of an incline and then a hill and then a decline. I bet it's just completely. Oh shit! There's a car over there. Shite. Schadenfreude. Sorry for cursing again. It's a bit tight, but it's all right. Well, so yeah, we had a game tomorrow, but that got canceled. It got nicked because the field. We got to protect our field. Yeah. So game got canceled because they didn't want to hurt the field. We got to protect the fields, because it's gonna hurt later. That's the deal, but the day I bounce back. That's a good song. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. They changed this exit sign. That's strange. So yeah, that gives me ample time Saturday to I need to do an essay, a 3-minute speech, AP Physics homework, an AP Stat thing, a Spanish brochure, which, oh my god. And yeah, that's that's what I got to do. So hopefully Saturday I don't completely waste away the day. But there's some challenges. One of them is West Wing. I've been watching that on Netflix. It's really good. It's really good. It's like really good. And so it's not but now I bounce back. So yeah, I just gotta. West Wing's really good though. It's a show from, even though it's from the 90s, it's I just realized. Oh. Sorry, there's a Taco Bell, and it's a big. That guy looks like a prick. He's playing his music really loudly. He's probably gonna blow his eardrums at some point. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, that. But otherwise, everything else is going good. I'm still like, my elation from being first chair bass is just seriously cannot be contained. Like, it's just an incredible feeling, because I don't have to worry. I mean, I don't have to worry about constantly playing it perfectly. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, because of course you want to play it perfect, or you try to play it perfect every time, but that doesn't always happen. And so, but like, it's so much less stress. I don't have to compete anymore. I'm just playing. I'm playing what I know I need to do. I can focus on what I need to focus on. Oh, by the way, my friend Caroline, she helped me come up with a way to curse without really cursing, or really just saying a word. Well, no, to curse. Well, not. Let me try again. We figured out a way to express our anger without swearing. By saying FAQ, fac, or fuck, fac. Now, it's like Meet the Fockers. It's not FUK. Okay, I'll explain why I do that in a moment. But it sounds like it, but it's not. Just, frequently asked question. Fac, frequently asked question. So say fac. I probably shouldn't say it, though. I mean, if it's a family-friendly... If this, of course, is a family-friendly podcast, then, that word probably shouldn't be said. But, it could still get aired on, radio or TV, even though, like, it would take, like, a miracle and a bag of chips in order for that to happen. So, sorry, I just really like that. A miracle and a bag of chips. It would take a miracle and a bag of chips for me to get on TV or radio. Like, seriously. It's kind of fun. It's not that big of a deal, but if the college had a radio of some sort, I kind of want it to factor into my decision, although I don't want that to factor into my decision, because I could honestly just, continue to make podcasts. Although, being on radio would be cool, One of the universities I was looking at, Lewis and Clark, they have an actual radio that broadcast, that can be listened by anyone. So, you can slot a time. If you wanted to, you could slot time and, talk about whatever you want, play whatever music you want, and such. And then another one I went to, the University of Puget Sound had that. And then Lewis and Clark has a web radio. So you can listen you can listen anywhere over the web. So if I went to Lewis and Clark and I had a radio show, y'all could listen. I would tell you, hey, listen at this time, and if you wanted. But I don't know. I don't know what college I want to go to. Like, I think I said this before, but like Johns Hopkins, I say that is like my number one choice, but I don't know if I really want to go there. Anyway, just because I don't know, I still have to. I don't want to choose. I wish I just kind of knew which one was the best. Anyways, so yeah. What else is there? Well, yeah, shout out Akadak. I got the Super Bowl. I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl for a little bit. I also like to call it the Superb Owl. What are you doing? The guy just, like, biked almost straight out into the street. It was ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, I just kind of lost my train of thought. I also kind of want to start making videos. Now, I don't know, just random stuff. Although, I kind of want to do free cell phones. Free cell phones. I mean, it's going to be a crappy cell phone, but a free cell phone. That's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Unless they, like, you know... sorry, John Oliver Billboard says, scary times call for a scared man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and let's say, like, you know, sign a contract in which you have to give your firstborn to them. Oh, is that guy back, or is there someone else? It might be two different people. They're just playing the music really loud. Yeah, one person on my left and one person on my right. Huh. Well, I'll be... what else is there? Super Bowl. Let's talk about... I want the Falcons to win just because the Patriots have been in it and have won it so many times. I'm also a Bills fan. So, so I just kind of have a predisposition against the Patriots. And, you know, Sam. I'm sorry, Sam, that her team, the Steelers, didn't make it to the Super Bowl. I'm not that sad because I also don't like the Steelers because they suck. The Patriots suck even more though, so don't worry. Yeah, I'm a Bills fan. I guess I'll get to that later. But I want the Falcons to win because they didn't win, and I like them better than the Patriots. And well, that's basically it. You know, Tom Brady's a cool person. You know, he's a really good player, and he at least seems all right. You know, I've never met him. I don't know him personally, so I really don't know if he's. You know, I really don't know how you know what kind of person he is, but he seems alright. So, whatever. Anyways, even though I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, I like the Bills, which is kind of weird. I'm also a Rams fan. The Chargers. I don't know if I can really root for the Chargers. It's kind of like, they should have stayed in San Diego. Like, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm a Bills fan. And so, the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo is in western New York. For those who know, it's kind of close to Niagara Falls. It's right next to Lake Erie and, like, the Erie Canal. And Buffalo was where Harriet Tubman lived after she stopped freeing slaves on the Underground Railroad. She just, she lived there, and I visited her house, and I visited, it's also where, and then nearby it's Syracuse, where Frederick Douglass and someone else, I can't remember, it's, where they are buried. It's pretty cool. I don't know how, like, I guess it would be even more cool to dig their bodies out, but, that's illegal. But, just leaving their grave, their headstones and a little piece on, whatever. Just seeing the gravestones is kind of nice. So how I'm a Bills fan is because both my mom and my dad are from Western New York. And my mom's a Bills fan, and my grandmother's a Bills fan. And yeah, basically all of my maternal family are Bills fans. So I'm a Bills fan by heritage. Because, Los Angeles, until last year, didn't have a football team. Now they have two, which is crazy. But yeah, they didn't have a football team, so I was like, my grandmother got me a Bills chair. So I was like, all right. When I was like 6 or something. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how I'm a Bills fan. And, they've... Jeez Louise. People are honking all over the place. But it's like, not like they're going anywhere quicker. Yeah, I know, I have road rage too, but as I can just I can just see into the future. That's what some of y'all will be saying. You're like, oh, you have road rage. And I'll just be like, yeah, but, like, that's me. I have different standards, double standards for myself and for others. Whatever, yeah. It's kind of different, and it depends on what kind of state of mind you're in. Like, right now, I'm kind of relaxed, because I know it's going to take a long time, and I'm talking. I should get KFC. Maybe not. So, yeah. So, that's how I'm a Bills fan, and that's why I'm not, like, yelling angrily at everybody. Oh yeah, so I realized, okay, so that's why I'm a Bills fan. And the Bills, they haven't made the playoffs since I was born. Oh, I swear to Lord, I came into this world the last time they made the playoffs. I mean, around the same time I was born. This is the last time they made the playoffs. And I swear I'm going to die the next time they make the playoffs. I don't want to die. I want to see them make the playoffs, but, like, I think I'm just going to die. You're just going to be in and out and in and out. Is that a song? I can't remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Also, I was talking about first chair, how I don't really have to worry about much. It's a lot of stress. Like, I'm a little bit more relaxed because I'm in control. I can tell my friend, in a second, he's angry at me, or maybe not at me, maybe at himself. Hopefully, well, he might say he's angry at me, but he's really angry at himself. I don't know. He doesn't really talk to me anymore, so I haven't the foggiest. But it's nice. Since I'm section leader, I can set the bowings how I want. I can reinforce. I'm in control. Maybe that's why I'm more relaxed, because I'm in control. I like to be in control. I personally think I'm a good leader. Some people don't think I'm a good leader, and you know what? I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm okay. I think I'm a suiting leader. I'm also a good subordinate. So or maybe I am. I think I am. So I think, therefore, I am. That's my argument. I could just be delusional, too. That'd be interesting if everything was delusional. If I was just delusional about it. Well, I am delusional about everything. Just different degrees of delusionalness. I'm hungry. Do I have anything to eat? I should. I sure hope I do. Sorry, I am, like, pretty hungry, actually. I know I have an orange, but I don't really want to. It's kind of tough to peel and requires 2 hands. So I don't really want to eat that. Well, I have a big navel orange. I think it's a navel orange. And I have carrots. Meg and Jenny were like, peas and carrots. Speaking of movies, if you hear me crunching, that's me eating. I'm gonna propose something, and then I'm gonna take a break so you have time to guess. If you can guess what my favorite movie is, you get 10 points. And I know it's hard, but like I gotta come up with something. So just think about it for a moment, and then yell at what you think my favorite movie is aloud at whatever device you're listening to this on. Yeah. So I'll give you a bit of time, because I gotta eat a little bit. I also need to decide what my favorite movie is, so also give me a moment. Alright. So, I hope you had time to guess. And I hope you had time and enough, not enough pride to shout that movie out at the top of your lungs at whatever device you're listening to this podcast on. And, if you're around the ballpark, you get some kudos. If you said Kung Fury, I do like that movie. Although it's kind of more of a short movie. I mean, I guess it could be just a short film. Well, fuck, buddy. Damn it, I swear. Sorry. This guy was gonna cut me off, but then he didn't. Jerkwad. If you said... what is my favorite? I like a few movies. If you said Reservoir Dogs, then that is also a good movie that I very much like. If you decided to buck the system and say what my favorite TV show is, if you said BoJack Horseman, you'd be completely right. If you were to ask me what my favorite song was, and you decided to go further from system, and you said I by Kendrick Lamar, then you're completely right. Damn it! This is kind of weird. Alright. So it's a 3-way tie. My favorite movie is a 3-way tie. I'm just going to go with that, because that's what I've been thinking about for the last, however long I've been silent. My if you got any one of these, you get Jake points, which you could buy at any J. Crew store. Not actual J. Crew, but Jake Crew. My 3 favorite movies are Pulp Fiction, in no particular order. Pulp Fiction, Moonrise Kingdom, and it's a Moonrise Kingdom / Grand Budapest Hotel, because they're both fantastic Wes Anderson movies. And the final one is Fruitvale Station. That movie made me cry. So, you know what? That will always hold a special place in my heart. Anyway. So, yeah. Sorry, that was a bit weird. Because, I'm kind of hungry. Although I'm eating carrots. Carrots are 0 calories, so it's not really helping. But... whatever. I do like I by Kendrick Lamar though, because that song is really good. It's just I really like it because it's a self-affirmation. It's I love myself. I love myself. I do love myself. But sometimes I do need to be reminded that I love myself. And it's just so uplifting. It also has a wicked bass line. And So like the smoothest rapping I've ever heard. I mean, I'm not that far into rap game, so, and just it's just a well put together. This is a well put together song that I really do enjoy. I accidentally spit carrot on my phone. So yeah, that it's just uplift. It's just like a, yeah, it's just like self-affirmation, anytime I'm like worried and I hear the song, it gets me in a good mood. It gets me in a good mood, which is why I like it. Oh crap. Also, it's a 5-way tie. I lied. WALL-E. WALL-E is also one of my favorite movies. So if you said WALL-E too, don't beat yourself up. It's also one of my favorite movies. It's just adorable. It's also just by itself a really good movie. I wasn't going anywhere. My favorite teacher, BoJack Horseman. I just like it because it's hilarious and sad and thought-provoking, and it's pretty cool. It's really good. I suggest you go watch it. I really like. It's not the reason why I keep suggesting people to watch, and I guess I annoy some people of it. It's just that I love it. I just love just the characters. I mean, the characters suck. That's part of it, but it's just not many people watch it, so it's hard to talk about. It's just hard, because I just want to spoil anything because it's heartbreaking, and it's just I have all the feels. And it's just, it asks some questions. It's existential questions. So, whatever. But it's just, yeah, you just feel. For BoJack Horseman, who's the main character. Even though he's kind of a dick. So yeah, I like my favorite character from BoJack Horseman is hold on, I know this. Oh yeah, I think it's Mr. Peanut Butter, or not. Wait, no, my favorite character is Vincent. Vincent Adult Man. He is absolutely my favorite character. For those of you who watch BoJack Horseman, you know what I'm talking about. For those not, you need to go watch it, because it's good. And by the way, they're not sponsoring this, because they don't know who I am, but so yeah. My high school. I just said my school's name. I got a 3940, I think, is the point I ended it now. Hold on, I need to make a note of that somewhere. 3940. Well, my school has this kind of a Motown event. I don't know, choir, but it's a choir and it's Motown. And you know what? They're good singers, they're good musicians, but just it just like something about choir just like irks me. Just because I think it's like too much of the human voice. They don't like. It's just singing. It's I don't know. Singing kind of annoys me unless it's good and powerful. I don't get me wrong. The kids that sing in choir, they're pretty damn good. Sorry, family show. But they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm gonna keep saying that until you get what I'm saying. They know what they're doing. But it's just, just the voices and acapella. It's just, I think maybe it's like an oversaturation of choir because they hold a lot of events. While, like orchestra, it's not, we don't have that many because, it takes a bit to practice because orchestra is like, I don't want to say high art, but like, because I don't believe in like high art and low art. It's just, I mean, I'll refer to it as high art because like low art is, things are cool and you can see it, but there's not, it's easy to understand. But high art is like, it's, unless, I mean, if you have some idea of what's going on, then it's so much better. Like Hamilton, like how I'd say is like, Hamilton is high. I don't know. It's just, if you know a bit about music theory, you appreciate classical music so much more because you're seeing how things are set up and arranged and layered. It's awesome. And like I would say, musical Hamilton is like high and low art because it's immediately appealing to people who are in like, into musicals or into rap or hip hop or anything. But like, if you scratch the surface of the lyrics, there is so much. Oh yeah, by the way, if you said my favorite musical is Hamilton, then you also get bonus points. You scratch the surface, and it's awesome. There is so much packed into each freaking word that it's just insane. There, like in the room where it happens, which is. If you said that was my favorite song from Hamilton, then also bonus points. The room where it happens, it's like, they move the capital, but we're in this, Lin-Manuel Miranda Hamilton, says, they have the capital, but we're in the same spot. And he's talking about how they did a deal, and Hamilton traded away the capital from to move it from New York City to Washington D.C. on the Potomac. They're talking about Potomac. They don't call it Washington, but it's on the Potomac River. And they're like, but we're in the same spot because the other part of this deal is that he gets to establish a national bank, America's first bus, Bank of the United States, and. Another word for capital, a capital has a couple meanings. The Capitol building with an O is the Capitol building. Anything else is with an A, which is kind of weird. So capital. I mean, if you really enunciate the spelling. That's money and the capital of states and countries is spelt that way. And it means money. So even though they moved the capital from New York to DC, the money capital is still in New York because that's where they're establishing the bank. So, move the capital, but we're in the same spot. They still have capital, and that's just ridiculous. It's just one sentence. And also, like, the rhyming is good, you know, like, Jefferson, whatever. Anyways, we're driving down my street on my block, so, what did we learn on the show tonight, Jake? Well, we learned, how did I start it? Well, we learned that, tonight I took the L, last night I took the L, but today I'll bounce back. I kind of like that song. But, I still got to work on the bouncing back part. Because I did take an L, but completed one part, but I gotta bounce back. What else we learned? Well, we learned that, my favorite movies are WALL-E. I also like 21 Jump Street, but that's not one of my favorite movies. Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest. I also like The Dark Knight. Damn. I don't know. If you said any movie, really, you probably got a bonus. I also like The Invitation. So I don't think I have a favorite movie. Oh, I also like The Lobster. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. Oh my god. So I like The Lobster, I like The Dark Knight, I like WALL-E, I like The Grand Budapest, I like Moonrise Kingdom, I like Pulp Fiction, and yeah. So if you said any of those, that's good. We learned that my favorite musical is Hamilton, my favorite song is I by Kendrick Lamar, my favorite song from Hamilton is The Room Where It Happens. My favorite classical piece is probably like Rhapsody in Blue and Beethoven's Fifth. I know that's like, stereotypical, but they're really famous for a reason. Do I have a favorite book? Well, no, I haven't. I don't know. I like a series of unfortunate events, but I haven't read too many books recently because I liked Catcher in the Rye, but also stereotypical, but like they're famous for a reason. Anyway, my favorite football team is the Buffalo Bills. We also learned that the Steelers suck and that the Patriots suck. We learned that I have a lot to do on Saturday in order for me to enjoy myself. We learned that I liked carrots and I was hungry. So we'll call that a full day. And final shout out to Academic Decathlon, Caroline, Sam, and Alok, and Mensch, and Manny, and that's all I can remember. I think that's all the people I know in Academic Decathlon. So, good luck, okay? Do amazing and don't drink the Mountain Dew. Anyway, so, thanks for listening. I really appreciate you guys listening, taking the time to listen to this podcast, and because, oh my god, the light is not flashing anymore. It's still going sub. So, yeah, I really do, from you guys listening to this. I mean, it's not really podcast is not a huge thing, but it's cool when you guys, point things out and, we could talk about stuff and whatever. And so, I hope it's a little bit is cool in your life as it's much as hearing you guys talk about it in my life. So, that was Jake Talks. I forgot to do an intro again, but Jake Talks. I got to go edit it a little bit. And so yeah, this has been Jake Talks. Stay awesome. And talk, guys. Crap. Stay awesome, and I know I have one. Stay awesome. Really do stay awesome. Really emphasizing that stay awesome. I really got to come up with an outro. These outros take too long. So yeah, this has been, let me try this again. This has been Jake Talks. Stay awesome. Leave a comment if you want, or if you don't, then don't leave a comment. It's fine. It takes a little bit to read. I will try to respond to most comments if you leave them. Just as a side note. I'll try to do at least also some information. I'm cutting off the outro for a moment. I'm gonna try to do. I said every other day. I'm gonna try to do like at least bare minimum 2 podcasts a week. Because I know Fridays is like weird because people got stuff to do. Unless you got nothing to do, then go by all means listen to the podcast. If you have any ideas, if anything you guys want me to talk about, then leave it or talk to me, depending on who you are. And so, so let me try that again. Stay awesome. Thanks. This has been Jake Talks. Stay awesome, and, I'll talk later. Cheers.